Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a 3-in-1 get ready with me to take pictures for Instagram. Not me trying to be a real content creator. Anyways, so I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this little DIY braid, this simple makeup, and then my outfit of choice featuring this nice bright blazer, perfect for spring. So if you're interested in seeing me get myself together, continue to watch and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
All right, guys, so we're going to start off with our real hair already blown out and kind of semi-straightened and pulled into a tight ponytail. And then this is just some regular Kanekalon braiding hair, pre-stretched, and I'm wrapping that elastic band around my real ponytail. And then I'm going to divide my real hair into 3 sections and then divide the braiding hair into 3 sections as well. Okay, uno, dos, tres. And now we're going to combine the 3 pieces of weave with the 3 pieces of my real hair. But you do want to take out a small portion of the fake hair so you can use it to wrap around the ponytail of the braid to hide like the ponytail holder and anything like that. So I sprayed a little hairspray, got to be on the base and mainly my real hair just so it can get a little tacky and smooth and blend in with the braiding hair as smooth as possible. There's the piece of hair I was talking about to take out. And I'm just braiding that into just a standard braid, child. I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Y'all, if I could braid to the scalp, I would be rich. I don't know how to braid to the scalp, so I can only do like individual braids or plaits, whatever. But yeah, if I could braid to the scalp, I would be in there like swimwear, baby. All right, the braid is complete. Now I'm taking that piece of ponytail hair that I took out earlier, spraying it with some hairspray so it can be kind of tacky and stick, and we're just wrapping it around the base of that braid, just like I said, to hide any imperfections or anything like that. And then we're going to secure it with a bobby pin. Now on to my favorite part, my edges or baby hairs, whatever you want to call them. I don't use edge control, never works for me. I just use regular old gel. This is my edge toothbrush, and I'm using Eco Styler black castor oil gel to perfect my baby hairs. And then I'm also taking this super micro flat iron, and this isn't something I normally do, but I just want to test it out. I'm doing like the wispy sideburns with this is a super small flat iron, like I said. I think it's like 0.3 inch, I'm not sure. And I'm just curling it and then taking a little bit of spray on my toothbrush and kind of swooping them down and around town. I'm not sure how I feel about them, but just something different. And yeah, that concludes the hair portion. Let's get right into the makeup, y'all. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go in with my primer. This is a Too Faced Major Hangover Big Primer. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Boom, looks like that. And I'm going to just do Okay, now I'm gonna fill in my brows, and I'm using the NYX Professional Eyebrow Pencil in the color Espresso. And I've always used NYX eyebrow products because their eyebrow pencils are the best. So what I'm gonna do is fill in my brows and then carve them out with this LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toffee, and then I'll be back on the cam. Okay, now I'm back for my brows. So I'm gonna go in with foundation, and I'm gonna be mixing the NARS Semi Matte All Day Luminous Foundation in the NARS Dark 3 and my Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop. First, I'm gonna go in and kind of conceal under my eyes a little bit with the Urban Decay Naked Concealer in Dark Neutral, and also the LA Girls Pro Concealer in Toffee. So first, I'm gonna go a little under here. And my LA Girl, I'm gonna go okay, and then I'm taking my Real Techniques beauty sponge here, and I'm going to blend that out under my, just all this out. And now I'm gonna take these two here. Okay, I'm gonna take the NARS one and put this, and this foundation is so liquidy. I'm gonna put this more on the outer parts. Oh, but I did want to talk a little bit about Love and Marriage Huntsville. If anybody watches that, I literally just got into it because I was not watching that at first. But honestly, there was nothing else really on, and I like reality TV. And the only thing that was on at the moment was Love and Marriage Huntsville. I started off watching it when it first started, like 2-3 years ago. Then I stopped, but I recently caught up on all the episodes. It's pretty good. Shout out to Carlos King. But I'm taking the Fenty Skin Tint, and now I'm gonna put this more so in the center of my face. But back to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now I'm gonna blend that out. But I'm trying to figure out, I really hope this whole season is not about to be focused on this stupid picture that Marceau posted on Instagram after the reunion last year. Like, so the big deal about this season so far, we're only 2 episodes in, is that Carlos King asked Marcel and Maurice, have they ever been around or hung out with Marcel while he was cheating on Melody with Coleslaw? And Marceau said, I mean, they've all been out together before. He's seen her or whatever. And Maurice said no. So after the reunion, Marceau posted a picture on Instagram of all them at the club together, you know, basically saying his brother was lying at the reunion. But while that is true and that's wrong if he is lying, I hope they're not about to drag this whole season out about that, because in my opinion, it wasn't that big of a deal. So, okay, so we got all that blended. There we go. There we go. And as you can see, when I mix those 2 colors together, it matches my skin. Now, we also got to see Destiny, which I'm not sure how I feel about Destiny yet. She came onto the scene, what, last year or the year before last? I'm not sure how I feel about Destiny. Some ain't right, but she did reveal to us how over the pandemic and after her divorce and all that stuff, she did have to depend on some public assistance, which, hey, that's what it's there for. You know, sometimes we need some extra help, but I think it was, you know, very brave of her to say that on national TV, because she didn't have to announce that on national TV. She could have kept that to herself. We would have never known, but she decided to be transparent. So now I'm going to highlight with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 30 Honey. And I may mix this, but let me see. And this one is pretty bright and light for my complexion, but I do like a bit of brightness, I can't lie. But what I don't like about this new this season so far that I'm seeing is gonna be like a thing I don't really know if I like how Tisha and Destiny are kind of like linked up, and it seems like now it's going to be kind of like them versus Melody. And I do like Melody, but also I'm seeing like a side of her that I don't think I like. Like now that she's kind of past the whole like Martell cheated on me whole situation, now we're seeing more of her just natural self outside of her marriage, and she is kind of giving like a mean girl spirit kind of. Because she's apparently, you know, has an issue with Destiny because Destiny and Tisha were talking. Now, she said she heard them like talking about her like gossiping, but Destiny said they weren't gossiping. They were just talking about the reunion and, you know, recapping everything that happened. But Melody said that Destiny was basically sleeping with the op, and she ain't like that, so she basically had to cut her off. I'm going to let it sit for a second, but I'm also going to take my Real Techniques crease prep brush, which looks like this. It's really dense, and I'm going to use that to blend out the concealer. But first, I'm going to let it dry down. I be big. And child, not Destiny trying to be a singer. Like, and then, sorry, I'm all over the place with this whole like episode recap. I'm talking about just episodes 1 and 2. You know, just the new season in general. And how is it that Marceau then took a whole solo trip to Africa and left his whole wife and kids behind? Like, while, you know, yes, I'm sure, you know, he had Tisha's permission, I guess, but then in the episode she was still looking baffled, like, I would have loved to go. Like, he just be walking all over her. I'm starting to think she's just a box of rocks. Something ain't right. Because I think before the show, like, he had really full control over her. But, you know, since she's gotten on the show and gotten a little more independence and a little more of her own identity, she's changed in just a little way. But still, something ain't right. That side not blended, and this side blended. That's why I just started on this recently. I blend out with the brush first and then go in with my beauty sponge. No, but episode 2 when Melody had the Christmas party, that was so messed up. And I'm not even the biggest fan of Letitia, but that was very messed up how her cousin basically betrayed her on national television. Like, how dumb are you that you couldn't see that that Melody like brought you on the show for a reason to only prove her point that Marceau probably isn't 100% faithful to you, and you done fell right into the trap with that bad wig on. Like, what is going on? What kind of cousin are you? And I agree with Funky Dineva, what he said. Letitia's mom is always trying to check Marceau and worried about Marceau, which she has, well, anyways. She need to be trying to check her niece, because that was wrong. How you gonna go on national TV and basically almost like go against your own family, your own cousin? And I know people love Letitia's mom. I forgot her name, but me personally, I don't like her. She's annoying. She can't talk. I'm not the biggest fan of her. She has her funny moments sometimes, but I think she be in their business a little way too much for my liking. And we saw her kind of like trying to get Marceau to invest the money for her food truck. I think he should do it. It's a good idea. But she needs to stay out their business if she want him to help her. Oh, I forgot to mention the powder that I'm using. It's a Laura Mercier powder in honey, translucent honey. And the brush that I'm using, which I love to use for under eye powder, is an e.l.f. blush brush, and it's like this, so it just fits perfect right here. I've been using this for years. What's I talking about? Love and marriage. I like Kimmy. I just want to say that. I like Kimmy, which most people do. She's a straight shooter. The new girl on Love and Marriage, I think her name is Stormy. I don't know what to say. I got to see some more episodes with her in it. But right now, I don't know what to say. I don't have an opinion about her right now. Maybe later in the season I will. But I'm going to go ahead and put some powder on the rest of my face. This is the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in Deep, which I actually need to buy another one because this one I'm running out of. Apparently today we're gonna get the season trailer or whatever of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I'm not super duper pumped about it. Like Portia's gone, that's like a heavy hitter. Cynthia's gone. I never really liked Candy. I like Candy, but Candy, like I could watch the whole show without ever seeing Candy on the camera. Sheree's back, but Sheree ain't even a Sheree she used to be. And then they have, like, I think 2 more new girls. Like, can we just get the cast from season 1, 2, and 3 back? That's all I'm asking. But I'll be right back, guys. My camera's overheating. My battery's about to die. So I'm going to do all that, and then I'll come right back. Okay, guys. Now I'm going to go in with some bronzer. And I went ahead and I did apply a wing liner and some bottom mascara. I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in 4 Deep with like this angled brush. Housewives of Beverly Hills is coming back soon. Couldn't be more excited. Which I actually just got into that franchise since Garcelle has been on there. Okay, so I'm gonna apply some eyelashes. I know everybody's on the eyelash extension wave, but yeah, I'm just gonna apply some regular eyelashes that I bought. Okay guys, I'm back. I've had a rough time. This eye keeps leaking, so it's just a mess. But I already set my face with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Finish Setting Spray. And then right before I head out the door, I'm gonna set it again with my Super Goop Makeup Setting Mist, but this has SPF in it. It's water and sweat resistant. Now quickly, I'm going to do my lip. This is just a Wet n Wild lip liner, a dark brown. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of my MAC Mule It Over lipstick on. And then on top of that, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Amber. And this is a lip gloss, yeah. Y'all, my battery is about to die, so I'm trying to hurry up. My little break. I have to redo my edges, so. Boop. Y'all, I don't know what's going on. This eye literally is leaking. Okay, guys, and this is the outfit portion. I was feeling like a London-esque vibe, so I really want to see the colorful blazer. This blazer is from Boohoo, and then I have this white or cream, like, it's supposed to be like a body sculpting tank from the brand Spanx. And then I have these shorts here, which are from, I think, Target. And then I have these, my white Chucks. Here's the bottom of the fit. Just these shorts, like I said, with these white Chucks. So yeah, but when I take the pics, then I'm gonna put these sunglasses on to give, you know, that vibe of we're in the street shopping in London. Ooh, good day, mate. Can I have a cup of tea? Type, you know what I'm saying? So this is the OOTD. You guys check out my Instagram for the pics, which is SoJoeXX.